Hey guys, this is Mike with Houston Cool Pools, and today we're talking about our 3 top myths about owning a swimming pool. All right, so our first myth is about saltwater, that saltwater is maintenance-free and chemical-free. And that's not quite true. Saltwater, what we're doing is we're just making chlorine. And so just like we have to check our chemical levels when we have a chlorine pool, well, we have to check our chemical levels when we have a salt pool. We have to make sure we have the right amount of salt, that we have enough salt in the water so that our salt chlorine generating system can make the amount of chlorine that we want. But just like a regular chlorine pool, I can have too much chlorine or not enough chlorine. And so there's just as much maintenance in a saltwater pool than there is a chlorine pool. Another myth that I get related to salt pools is that it's a chemical-free pool. And not really, because like I said earlier, we are just making chlorine. So we're making the sanitation chemical chlorine. So still have chlorine. And another thing that a lot of people don't know about saltwater systems is it makes your pH level rise. So in order to lower pH, we have to add muriatic acid. So I'm actually putting more acid in a saltwater pool than I am a regular chlorine pool. Saltwater systems are not all bad by any means. It's actually the easiest way to maintain your chemical levels in that we tell our chlorine generating system how much chlorine to make. All right, the next myth is that a darker pool is much warmer than a light colored pool. And this is half true and half not so true. Like we all learned in junior high, like we learned in 8th grade, if you have a darker surface, a darker color, that's going to attract more heat, and that is true, but it's not that much warmer. You're not looking at an extra 8 to 10 degrees or anything like that. It might be 2, 3, 4 degrees. And in today's pools, it's all about design and the materials that we use. And if there's a darker pool plaster that you really like and you like the color that that darker plaster gives the water, go with it. The 2 or 3 degrees isn't going to make that much of a difference. And if it does, we have chillers that can help chill that water, up to 8 or 10 degrees to make up for it. So in my opinion, go with the color you want. Don't worry about it being too dark. The third myth is that pools are very hard to maintain. And that is not true nowadays. I will say, growing up with a pool when I was a young guy a long time ago, they were difficult. With the way we build pools nowadays, with the equipment we have, with the sanitation systems we have, it really takes about 15 minutes a week. And if you don't have a pool, and your neighbor does, you've seen the trucks pull up to your neighbor's yard, and those guys are in and out in 15 minutes. And that's about how long it takes. We're gonna clean all the leaves out and give it a quick brushing and check the pool chemistry and add some chemicals to it and just do some little visual inspections, and that's really all you need to do. All right, guys, so those are the 3 top myths that we hear every day here at Houston Cool Pools. If you have any questions, or if you have some myths of your own, give us a call. We'd like to help you solve those myths and give you the pros and cons of everything, and we look forward to hearing from you.